let's start chapter 4, Operating Computer. In this chapter, we will learn how we can switch on and shut down the computer. So, computer is a machine. It works on electricity. So to start a computer, there are some steps which we need to follow. So let's see how we can start a computer. First step is, first we switch on the main power supply button. Second is, we switch on the UPS button. Third step is, we switch on the CPU button. And fourth step is, switch on the button of your monitor. Then you will see a screen with many pictures like this. And this screen is called a desktop. These are small icons. This is the start button and this is our taskbar. So children, icons are the graphical symbols. Entire screen area with icons is called as desktop. This long taskbar at the bottom is called the taskbar. This taskbar has a button which we call the start button. So children, remember, to switch on the computer, we have to follow 4 steps. First, switch on the main power button. Then switch on the UPS button. Then switch on the CPU button. And then switch on the monitor button. Now let's see the use of start button. This is the start button which is present on the leftmost corner of the taskbar. So when we click this start button, we will have start menu. This menu will contain all programs, search box at the bottom and shutdown options. All programs means all those programs which is commonly used programs. In this search box, we can enter any file or folder which we want to search. Now let's see how we can switch off the computer. So like switch on, there are various steps which we have to follow to switch off the computer. For this, you have to click on the start button on your desktop screen by clicking the left button of your mouse. Then you have to click on this shutdown option. Then switch off the monitor. Then switch off the UPS button and then at last switch off the main power supply. So remember, for shutting down the computer, you have to follow 5 steps. Now, there are some manners you have to follow to work with computer in a computer lab. Enter the lab in a queue. Gently sit on the computer which is allotted to you. Do not take any eatables in computer lab. Do not see monitor very closely. Do not unplug any computer part. After completing your work, shut down the computer properly. Now come to the exercise. Children, here you have to label the following window. These are icons. This is the desktop. This is the start button. This is the taskbar. Now choose the correct option. UPS stands for uninterrupted power supply. The starting screen is called desktop. Switching on the computer is called booting. Enter lab in queue. Now come to C. Here you have to complete the following steps and arrange them. So this one you have to do yourself. Now come to T. Here you have to write T for true and F for false. The first screen after switch on is called desktop. True. Switch off the computer is known as booting. False. The UPS gives power supply to the computer for some time even when there is no power supply. True. Shutdown of the computer is switching on the computer. False. We should maintain silence in computer lab. True. Now come to E. Here you have to write some points you should follow in your school computer lab. Enter and exit quietly. Do not run in the lab. Don't take any eatables in the lab. Be in queue. Shut down the computer properly after finishing your work. Now come to the research project. Here you have to find out the things displayed on clicking the start button.